Drink tea, not Jack. I understand that people drink both. I understand that people drink tea and Jack, not necessarily at the same time, although some people do. I've never really understood getting drunk, to be honest, even though I've participated in getting drunk and got very drunk, you know, beyond the point where I'm in the toilet being sick. Violently sick, you know, not just where you drink loads of beer and it comes out like a waterfall. It's when you're gagging and you're hurling but nothing's coming up. That sort of sick where it hurts, you know. And it's not that is like the worst part of being drunk, getting drunk, but then there's the feeling, you know. I don't understand what is so great about being drunk. I don't need a drink to tell people how I'm feeling about them, how I feel about different things. Yeah, whereas a lot of people do. I am pretty open with my friends. And I will say things. You know, I will say things, but I suppose when I'm drunk, I've got less control. So I'm easier to wind up. Whereas when I'm sober, yeah, I'm still a little bit, you know, kind of easier to wind up, but it's not so violent and like fuck you sort of thing. It's just like, yeah, alright, fair enough, you got me, you know. Whereas when you're drunk, it's more like, bruh, you know. It's just, I don't know, especially with Jack Daniels, and for me personally, it's a bit of a demon, you know. It's a bit of a wolf in sheep's clothing, to be honest. A lot of people would say Jack is my friend. Jack is not my friend. I don't like Jack. I respect Jack, but I don't like the fella. I don't mind sort of drinking on my own, you know. Sometimes, sort of around Christmas time, I don't mind getting a bottle and I can just like drink it to enjoy it as opposed to drinking it just to get pissed. Don't get it twisted, people. Don't sound right coming from me. Don't get it confused, people, right? I'm not saying don't drink Jack or alcohol. If that's what you want to do, if that makes you happy, then do it, you know. But for me, it doesn't make me happy. It makes me miserable. It makes me have a headache. It makes me feel like shit. And occasionally makes me sick. Violently sick. So for me, getting drunk is a pointless exercise. I can't for the life of me understand why there's so many alcoholics in the world. Why so many people enjoy getting drunk. Because it's just amazing, you know, compared to like smoking. Yeah, smoking weed. Compared to that, man, I know what I pick any day of the week, and that's smoking. Hell yes, because you've got control. You're less stressed. You just chill out. You relax, and you don't really worry about anything. Yeah. Whereas when you're drunk, it's like you don't not necessarily worrying, but you just become, I don't know, just like it's like another version of people but you don't really see. But I personally don't like drunk people. Yeah. This video isn't to say don't drink or get drunk. Do that. If that's your thing, do it, it's cool. But I believe the world would be a much nicer place without drunk people in it. I know there's still people out there that will still do bad things, but you know, there'd be less crime at nights and on the weekends and just people being stupid, you know. You tell me, I'm sure there's enough people that will watch this that get drunk. You know, I'm not talking about anyone in particular. I'm just talking in general about it because I do it literally just to be sociable. Yeah, which is a really stupid reason to get drunk, as far as I'm concerned. That's not a reason to get drunk. A reason to get drunk is to lose your inhibitions and to not really care what you say. Yeah, because that's what happens when you get drunk. That's what happens when I get drunk. I lose my inhibitions and you just say shit you shouldn't say. Stuff you wouldn't usually say if you were sober. That's just the way it is. That's a fact. Some of you may disagree. That's fair enough. But I think a lot of you who do drink and have experienced it will agree with me to some level. Drink tea, not Jake. It's kind of like saying make peace, not war. In a lot of ways, that's true. I feel anyway, because some drunk people are violent, are aggressive, start fights, hurt people. Yeah, I drink tea. I don't get aggressive. I don't start fights. I don't hurt people. Because tea's nice. What do you think? So this is my third day of not smoking. I suppose I should have done this from the first day, but obviously you just want to get through that first day without worrying about shit and doing shit. And then the second day I was just like, well, I was making that video last night. This is my third day and I'm actually trying to stop, like really stop. Got my tea. Tea helps a lot when you try and give up smoking. I know a lot of people won't understand that, but it does help. Also, chewing gum helps. I haven't got any patches or any tablets, inhalators, anything like that. I'm just doing it cold turkey, which can make it harder, but I don't want to take any other medication really, because when you think about it, you're just replacing it with something else that probably in the long run is worse. And I've had patches before, they worked, but overall made me feel like shit. They give me headaches and I couldn't sleep at night. So after a while you just think, no, I don't want to buy them, I don't want to get them, don't want to use them, because the side effects are not worth it. I'd rather smoke than feel them side effects, to be honest. So yeah, doing it cold turkey. And the way I see it, right, it's just the power of a person's willpower. Yeah, it's the will of a person's willpower, right? So if someone can give up because they want to, they can do it. If you're just doing it because of health reasons, which is not why I'm doing it, I want to give up smoking. There's reasons behind why I want to give up smoking. You'll know why. Eventually. Yeah. Some people will know why. Most of you won't have a clue. But anyway, this is the third day. So yeah, just thought I'd chuck that in to the end of that last bit, just to let you guys know. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.